Students, now we are going to study remaining paragraph of the gentleman of Rio and Medio. In last class we have studied paragraph 4th, 5th and 6th, and also I sent answers of these paragraphs which are on the page number 48, page number 49. Send a PDF through the link. You can open the PDF and you can write down the answers of these questions. There are 10 questions. All answers of the 10 questions have been sent to you through the PDF. You can open through link. Okay, students. Today in this video, let us continue the lesson, the gentleman of Rio and Medio. We want to start the paragraph from 7th paragraph up to 6th paragraph. What has happened? You know that Don Anselmo was a disciplinarian man. He demanded only $1,200 for his land. How much was the land? According to Don Anselmo, he told that his land was 8 acres, about 8 acres. In the same way, the American people were prompt people. They sent Don Anselmo's orchard and told a surveyor to measure the land. The land surveyor measured the land. He said that the land is more than 8 acres. According to this measurement, American people were ready to give double amount. Double amount means how much? Double amount means he asked $1,200. No, it is double means $2,400. American people were ready to give double amount. It is this much. But he was disciplinarian. He was also a prompt person, and also he had the nature. What he had told, he stuck to his word. He asked $1,200. That is why he demanded them only you may give $1,200. It was the agreement. Then Don Anselmo got the money. Finally, he signed the sale deed document, and he wore his hat, his hand gloves, and took his walking stick and walked out from the office room. This much has happened in the earlier lesson. Now we are going to start paragraph number 7. What has happened in the paragraph 7 means we can see in the script, in the video, 7th paragraph. A month later, my friends have moved into Rio and Medio. They had replastered the old house, pruned the trees, patched the fence, and moved in summer. This much had happened. What has happened? After selling of land, after 1 month, selling of land after 1 month, his friends means the people who had purchased his land, American people became his friends, moved into Rio and Medio. It means in that orchard. Moved means they went there. They had replastered the house and also compound. Some part of the house was broken out, and some plaster has fell down, damaged. Everything completely. The house was replastered. The old house. Prune the trees. Prune the trees means the tree were not giving the fruits and flowers properly. If the trees want to give fruits and flowers means we have to prune the trees. Prune means to cut the branches of the trees. If we cut the branches of the trees, they will grow. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗ್ರೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗಿವ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದ ನಂತರ ಅವನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಜನ ಆ ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡ್ಗೆ, ಆ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ತೋಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆಯನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅದರ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್, ಅದರ ಲೇಪನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಉಚ್ಚಿ ಬಿದ್ದು ಹೋಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೀಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್, ಪುನಃ ಲೇಪನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸುವಂತೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಆ ಮರ ಗಿಡಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಿದ್ದವು ಅವು ಹಾಗೆ ಹಣ್ಣು ಮತ್ತು ಹೂಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಾರದೆ, ಹೂ ಬಿಡಲಾರ್ದೇ ಹಾಗೆದ್ದು. ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವುಗಳು ಮತ್ತೆ ಚಿಗುರ್ತವೆ, ಹೂಗಳು ಹಣ್ಣುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತವೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಆ ಮರಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. Patched the fence and moved in summer. The compound wall has been damaged and it was also patched correctly. Is it plastered and patched correctly? They repaired the compound fence and moved in summer. After repairing all these things, plastering the house, repairing the compound wall, fence, they went in summer. One day, they came back to the office to complain. When they went in the summer season, after some days, one day, they came to the office where they had been made a sale deed and agreement. They came to same office. Why did they come? They come to complain. There was a complaint against Don Anselmo. What was the complaint? The children of the village were overrunning their property. It was the complaint. What was the complaint? Means the children of the village, means Rio and Medio. This village were overrunning the property. They came every day and played under the trees, built little play fences around them, and took blossoms. When they were spoken to, they only laughed and talked back good naturedly in Spanish. It was the complaint. What has happened? ಏನಾಯಿತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು ಬೇಸಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಜನ. ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಒಂದೆರಡು ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ರಿಯೋ ಎನ್ ಮೇಡಿಯೋ ಆ ಗ್ರಾಮದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ್ದವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಆಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಆ ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡ್ ಏನಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡ್ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ತೋಟ, ಡಾನ್ ಆನ್ಸೆಲ್ಮೊಂದು ಅವನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಮರಿಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಂದು ಆ ಗಿಡದ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ರೂಢಿಯಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಈ ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾರಿದವರಿಗೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರತಿ ದಿವಸ ಆ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ತೋಟದಲ್ಲಿ ನುಗ್ಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮರದ ಕೆಳಗೆ, ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ಮರದ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಓಡಾಡೋದು, ಆಡೋದು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಥರ ಆಟಗಳನ್ನು ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಇದು ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಇರಿಟೇಷನ್, ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಕಿರುಕುಳ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ಅಮೇರಿಕಾ ಜನರಿಗೆ. ಶಾಂತಿಗಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಪೀಸ್ಫುಲ್, ಶಾಂತವಾದಂಥ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಜಮೀನು. ಅದೇ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಕಿರುಕುಳ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬಂದು ಚೀರಾಟ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆಟ ಆಡೋದು, ಹೋ 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 ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಗದ್ದಲು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿತ್ತು. ಅದು ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಸಹಿಸುವುದಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇದನ್ನೇ ದೂರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಆಫೀಸಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಡಾನ್ ಆನ್ಸೆಲ್ಮಗೆ ದೂರು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬಂದು ನಗುತ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಗದ್ದಲು ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಇಂಥವೆಲ್ಲವು. ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ರಪ್ಪ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಎಲ್ಲಾಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನೋ ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾನಿಷ್ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೇ ನಗುತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು ಮಕ್ಕಳು. They were talking in Spanish language, but American people don't know Spanish language. If they ask them to go somewhere, you can play some other distant place in this way. But they were not saying anything, but they were telling something in Spanish language, and themselves they were laughing themselves. This much. Now coming us 8th paragraph. I sent a messenger up to the mountains for Don Anselmo. I sent. Who sent the messenger? Messenger ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸುದ್ದಿ. I sent a messenger. Who sent the messenger? The story teller. ಕಥೆಗಾರ ಏನಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಮತ್ತವನು ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟರ್ ಕೂಡ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. ಆ ಭೂಮಿ ಮಾರುವುದರ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಜನ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಡಾನ್ ಆನ್ಸೆಲ್ಮೋ ಏನಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟರ್, ಮಧ್ಯವರ್ತಿ. అవని అతను I sent a messenger up to the mountains for Don and Selmo. It took a week to arrange another meeting. Don and Selmo was now also he was not hurry. Once the land was sold means he just I think he forgotten that matter. After some day, when the storyteller sent a messenger to Don Anselmo, again he took some weeks to arrange another meeting with American people. When he arrived after some time, Don Anselmo arrived to office, means the registered office where the American people came. He repeated the previous preliminary performance. What was the preliminary performance? The preliminary performance means he removed his gloves, he removed his hat, and also he gave this walking stick to his boy who has followed earlier time. Also, he followed now also second time. There he wore the same faded uh, cutaway, carried the same stick, and was accompanied by the same boy again. He wore he wore same coat, faded coat, and there was a walking stick. It was the worn out umbrella, the stick, and also there was a hat on his head, and same hand gloves were there at his hands. He shook hands all around. As soon as he entered the room, he removed all these things and gave this to his boy, and he shook his hand. It is a iconic of respect. Sat down with the boy. The boy stood behind his chair and talked about same matter, weather and rain, as it was the custom of talking, beginning custom of talking. Then finally I broached the subject. I broached the subject means who broached? Broached means started. Raised. Is it? Started the topic. Broached the subject. What was the subject? The subject was about the complaint. What was the complaint? Complaint was the children of the Rio and Medio overrunning the compound of orchard, and they are playing under the tree and making nuisance and making loud noises, and it is a irritable thing for American people. It was the matter. So this matter was started by storyteller. I started the matter. I broached the subject. Don and Selmo, about ranch. You sold these people. They are good people and want to be your good neighbors always. What was the matter broached by storyteller? The matter broached by the storyteller was Don and Selmo. The people of American bought your land for living off peacefully and comfortably. But what was happening? Your children are overrunning there and making noise. They are crying very loudly and they are playing. All these nuisances are happening there. So that is why they came to complain. They came to tell you. When you sold them, you signed document, a deed, and in the deed you agreed to several things. One thing was that they were to have complete possession of the property. Now, Don and Selmo, it seems that every day the children of villages overrun the orchard and spend most of their time there. What is given in the sale deed? You have sold completely that land to the American people. It is the selling condition, rules and regulations of the sale deed. After selling this land to one person, after that anyone should not enter, anyone should not overrun the fence of the orchard. But what is happening? Your grandchildren are coming, your children, grand children are coming there and playing there. So that is why you know about it. They overrun the orchard and spend most of the time. They are not playing sometimes 1 or 2 hours, but it is they were taking the time most of the time, means much of the time. We would like to know if you, as the most respected man in the village, could not stop them from doing so in order that these people might enjoy their new home more in peace. It was the complaint of American people. You are a respectable man on Don Anselmo in the village. You first stop your children entering the and overrunning the fence of the orchard. So that is why you are a very respectable person. We are informing you. So take the action. Tell your children not to come and not to overrun the fence. Tomorrow onwards, they should not come to in that orchard. So maintain anything, arrange complete totally. What do we want? We want your children should not come, should not overrun the orchard. This much. If you have done this much, it is very good. It is our request. In this way, they told everything to Don and Selma. Ninth paragraph. Don and Selma stood up. We have all learned to love the Americans, he said, because they are good people and good neighbors. I sold them my property because I knew they were good people, but I did not sell the trees in the orchard. In ninth paragraph, Don Anselmo says, you know that we have all learn to love these American people. We are also same. I want to love all the American people. They are good people. They are benevolent. I want to love all the people. They are good people. I am also following same manner. But one thing I want to say that they agreed and good neighbors. I agreed and also American people also agreed to live as a good neighbor each other. I sold them my property because they are good people. American are good people. That is why I sold my property to them. But I did not sell them the trees in the orchard. It is very important sentence. You have to give attention here. He is telling that I sold my land to the American people, land and house only. But I did not sell the trees of the orchard. In this way, in a 10th paragraph, he says means storyteller said, this was bad. Don Anselmo, I pleaded. Means what you are telling, Don Anselmo? Purchasing of land means everything purchased, sold out everything. There must be trees, there must be a big well, there must be some other things, there must be the woodland, whatever may be there. When we purchase the land means we are the owner of total land and trees also and house also. But you are telling that you had sold only house and land, not the trees. No, it is bad. It is not good. It is unjust, Don Anselmo. I pleaded. I pleaded means the storyteller pleaded. When one signs a deed and sells real property, one sells also everything that grows on that land. And those trees, every one of them are on the land and inside the boundaries of what you sold. Same thing. Storyteller told that once you sold the land means everything was sold. Everything means there are some trees, flowering trees, fruit trees, some other things might be there. Totally everything had been sold to them by you. And you are telling that I sold only house and my land, not the trees, means it is not a good thing. It is very bad. Don and Selmo totally sold everything. In 11th paragraph, yes, I admit that. He said, ಅವನು ಅಂತಾನೆ, ಹೌದು ಒಪ್ಪುತ್ತೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾರಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಭೂಮಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಮನೆ, ಆದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ಗಿಡಗಳೇನಿವೆ, ಸಸ್ಯ, ಅವನು ನಾನು ಮಾರಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನು ಕಥೆಗಾರ ಅಂತಾನೆ, ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ? ಅದು ಸರಿಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಮಾತು. ಯಾವಾಗ ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾರಿದ ನಂತರ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮರಗಳಿದ್ದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಾವಿ ಇದ್ದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇನ್ನಿತರ ಏನೇ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಇದ್ದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಮಾರಿದಂತೆ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಡೆತನದಲ್ಲೇ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ಅಮೇರಿಕ ಜನರ ಒಡೆತನದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ. ನೀನು ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ನಾನು ಮಾರಿಲ್ಲ, ಭೂಮಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮನೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾರಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ವಿಷಯ ಸರಿಯಲ್ಲ ಡಾನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಮೋ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಡ ಅಂದಾಗ ಅವನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಎಸ್ ಐ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ದಟ್. ಹಿ ಸೆಡ್, ಯು ನೋ, ಹಿ ಆ್ಯಡೆಡ್, ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು, ಐ ಆಮ್ ದ ಓಲ್ಡೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವಿಲೇಜ್. ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ದೇರ್ ಮೈ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಯೋ ಇನ್ medio ಆರ್ ಮೈ sojourners and neotes, my descendants. Every time child has been born in Rio in medio since I took possession of the house from my mother, I have planted a tree for that child. He answered and given a fact reason to why he told that only he sold to American people land and house. And why did not he sell the trees? Because of one reason is there. That is, that land and house was given by his mother, gifted by his mother. So many trees were there because of my hard work. When a child born in Rio in medio, in that orchard, in that house, I planted a plant or a tree in the name of newborn children of that house. How many children born there? I planted same trees in the name of the children of Rio in medio or that house. That is why I would not sell the trees. ನಾನು ಮಾರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಮಗುವಿನ ಹೆಸರಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದರ ನೆನಪಿಗಾಗಿ, ಇನ್ ದ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂ ಬಾರ್ನ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್, ಐ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ in the name for the memory of the children. That is why I did not sell that trees. I sold only land and house. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅದಷ್ಟೇ ನಾನು ಮಾರಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಆ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾರಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವು ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿದ್ದಂತೆ. The trees are like my grandsires, my children. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. Every person in the Rio medio born since the railroad came to Santa Fe towns. ಯಾವಾಗ ಶಾಂತಾ ಫೆ ಟೌನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ರೇಲ್ ರೋಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಬಂತದು ಪಟ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ದಾಟಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು, ಆವಾಗಿನಿಂದಲೂ ಆ ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡನ್ನು ನಾನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ಸಸ್ಯ ಗಿಡಗಳನ್ನು ಹಚ್ಚಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸಿದಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ನೆನಪಿಗಾಗಿ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ನಾನು ಹಚ್ಚಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಐ ಡಿಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ದ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಕುಡ್ ನಾಟ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮೈನ್. ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾರುವುದಕ್ಕೂ ನನಗೆ ಹಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಕುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಹೌಸ್ ರಿಯೋ ಅಂಡ್ medio. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಸೆಲ್ ದಟ್ ಟ್ರೀಸ್. the trees belong to the children. ಆ ಮರಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟು, ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಮಾರೋದು ಹಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಇನ್ನು 12ನೇ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿ ಕುಡ್ ಡು ಲೀಗಲಿ. ವಿ ಓನ್ಡ್ ದ ಟ್ರೀಸ್, ಬಟ್ ದ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಬೀನ್ ಸೊ ಜನರಸ್, ರಿಫ್ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಅಮೌಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಎ ಫಾರ್ಚ್ಯೂನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹಿಮ್. ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಜನರೇನಂತಾರೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೇನೋ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿ ಕುಡ್ ಡು, ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ವೇ, ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ to leave the trees for your children, but we purchased the land You sold the land to us and everything. We have the right upon all the things of orchard. The trees are also ours in this with the told. But you are a generous man, you are a very great man, because you did not receive you did not receive extra money uh, we, that was ready to give you. You are a very generous man. You have refused what a amounted to a fortune for him, fortune for you. ನಿನಗೆ ಏನು ಹಣ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಡಬಲ್ ಹಣ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂತ ನಾವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅದು ನೀನು ತೊಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ನಿನ್ನ ಉದಾರ ಮನೋಭಾವ ತೋರಿಸ್ತದೆ, ದೊಡ್ಡತನವನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಕೊಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿ, ಅದು ನಿನ್ನ ಉದಾರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ವಿರುದ್ಧವಾಗ್ಯದ. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳಬಾರ್ದು ನೀವು. ಅದು ಕಾನೂನಿನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅದರ ಒಡೆಯರು ನಾವೇ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. It took most of the following winter to buy the trees individually from the descendants of Don and Selmo in the valley of Rio and Medio. ಆದರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಪಡೆದ ಹಕ್ಕಿರುವುದರಿಂದ ಆ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ನೀನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದಿದ ಮಾತಿಗೆ ಡಾನ್ ಆನ್ಸಲ್ಮನು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಆ ಮರಗಳ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಅಂತನ್ನುವಂಥ ವಿಷಯ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಮರಗಳೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಜನರೇ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕಾನೂನಿನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಆ ಮರಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಜನರದೇ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸೇರ್ತಾವೆ. ಮಾರಿದಂಥ ಭೂಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಏನೇ ವಸ್ತು ಇದ್ದಿರಬಹುದು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಈ 12ನೇ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಈ ಪಾಠ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳೋದಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಸದಾ ಅದನ್ನು ಉತ್ತರಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಸಿದ್ಧನಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ಗಳಿವೆ, ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಇವೆ. ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ PDF ಮಾಡಿ ತಮಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಲಾಗ್ತದೆ. PDF ಮೂಲಕ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ತಾವು. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಪಾಠ ಮುಗೀತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.